What is up, everybody? Welcome back or welcome to Optimal Self Live. Here we are once again. Those of you guys that it's welcome back, as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. The outpouring, the downloads, the comments, everything has just been absolutely phenomenal. The people involved and those of you guys that have touched in any way, shape, or form pieces of this and commented, or in some cases even been on some of the private groups, man, I just want to say thank you, because yesterday's private group was just absolutely stunning. It was mind-blowing. It was all things, the things that were shared and the energy that was there is priceless. So first and foremost, thank you guys so much. I look forward to more of you joining and more of you being part of it, because it only gets better with growth and we learn from one another. And so thank you so much. It's just absolutely incredible. And those of you guys it's welcome to, well, welcome to Optimal Self Live. If this is your first time, thank you for coming. Thank you for being with us. And these are just little short conversations, just little ways for us to plant seeds and learn about ourselves and really tap into us being the best version of ourselves. I want you to have a platform to be able to be yourself, to be your optimal self, and get on that journey to being the best version of you. And the way that we do that, the way that we talk about it here, is just through little tiny conversations, so that we plant some seeds and we help one another and we grow with one another to see what we need and how we can help. All right. So let me just tell you this. Today, what we're going to talk about, or I'm going to ask a question. And so today, what I want you to think about is this. How do we bridge the gap from where we are to where we want to be? Right? Here's the question. How do we bridge the gap from where we are now to where we want to be? That's the key, right? That's the moment. So how do we get there? How do we make sure that where we're going is, one, where we want to be, but then how do we get there? But let me tell you this, every single one of you watching this, every single one of you that's part of this right this second, let me tell you something. You have already done this exactly. You've already bridged that gap probably many times in your life. And sometimes we do it just innately. Sometimes we just do it out of sheer will and guts and just determination. And sometimes some of you may have had an actual plan, said, okay, here's how we're going to get there, right? Just like right now, if you get in your car and you have a destination, and where are you going to go? Well, I'm going to have to plot some kind of map. I'm going to have to pull it out, and go old school and get a map out and actually get your highlighter and actually actually go through the trails and which highways we're going to take and back roads and what are we going to visit, right? You're going to have a map. You're going to go through it. That's the same thing. You're bridging the gap from where you are to where you want to be. So we have to do the same thing for ourselves. We've got to bridge it. We've got to create the plan. We got to get out the map. We've got to actually design it so we know how to get there. Because otherwise we're just shooting in the dark. Otherwise we're just throwing stuff at the wall and hope it sticks. And that's not the plan. Hope is not a strategy when it comes from taking you from where you are to where you want to go. You've got to make that plan. You've got to be diligent and you've got to be determined to be there. Okay? So how do we do it? Here it is. You got two questions. First question is, what do I need to learn? Because no matter where it is, no matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, what do I need to learn so that I can be better, so that I have the skill set, right? So that I have what it takes to get to that destination, to get where I want to go. It could be a job. It could be your fitness level. It could be your health. It could be any of these things. But where I am to where I want to go, I'm going to have to learn something new, right? I'm going to have to tap in and learn something new. Well, guess what? The second question is, well, then who do I need to become? Because every level of your life is going to require a new you. Every level of your life is going to require you to learn something new. So think about this for a second. It's very simple when we plot the plan. I just have to look at it. Where am I? Where do I want to go? And then I have to ask, what do I need to learn? Right? because we should always be learning based. We should always be reading. We should always be writing. We should always be forward thinking and progressive about our lives and about what we want. But again, we must learn something new to take us to that new level, to take us to that next level of our life. And the other part is who we need to become. Because the old me isn't good enough. The old me can't get there. It can't. I need to let him go because I need to always be evolving, always getting smart, always learning, always creating new skills, because that's how I get to the next level. That little bit, just little small incremental 1% changes, 1% environments of learning will push me beyond, because it all compounds on each other, right? It all compounds on each other. So we have to be able to do that. We have to be able to work towards the gap, towards the thing. But ask yourself, what do I need to learn and who do I need to become? All right? So that's it. The question that we started with, how do we bridge the gap from where you are to where you want to be? How do we bridge that gap? And then secondly, what do I need to learn and who do I need to become? You want to bridge that gap? You want to get to that next level? You want to get to that next level of your life? Then know this, you're going to have to learn something new and you're going to have to become something that you weren't yesterday. And if you can do those things, if you can focus on those things, and they're small things, they're very little, it's not changing who you are inside. Remember that. That's not what we're doing. You are enough right now. You are good enough. You are smart enough to keep going. But if you want that next level, if you want to bridge that gap to that next level, it's not about you becoming internally somebody different, but it is about learning something different and about learning the skills that will allow for you to grow and move into that next level of your life. And it's there for you. And like always, your job on this earth is to live to your full potential so that you can inspire and encourage others to live to theirs. So what are you going to learn and who are you going to become? It's all in your hands. All right, that's all I got for you today. So again, go for it. Let's start bridging that gap, right? You know you can do it. What can I learn and who do I need to become? All right, have an awesome, awesome day. And as always, please jump on over to 𝗪𝗲𝗿.today. Check us out. There's a lot of great stuff over there, as well as wherever you're listening to podcasts. Please, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, doesn't matter, whatever it is. Jump in there. Please rate, review. It helps the podcast. Download them. It helps us push it out. It helps more people see it. And there's somebody in your life right now that's struggling. There's somebody. Share it with them. Maybe there's a word or two. Maybe there's something in here that resonates with them that will pull them out of that funk they're in, and that they can get on the journey, being their optimal self, and they can get on that journey of living to the best version of them. All right? Have an awesome, awesome night. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.